So today we are going to be taking a look at this figure of Captain America as he appears in Avengers Endgame. This is a figure by Bandai's SH Figuarts. And here is the packaging in which it came. In this window here is where you would see the figure and all of its accessories, but that's not the case at this moment in time because I unboxed the figure off camera. And on the back here we have 3 pictures of the figure in 3 different poses, next to which are 2 pictures of the characters, or should I say the figure's 2 alternate heads, which are pretty much the same exact head sculpt, except, for the difference in regard to the eyes. In the case of one head sculpt, the eyes are looking forward, and in the case of the other, the eyes are looking to the right. Very stupid. A lot of people have complained about this, and I don't blame them. It's just such an insult to have a separate alternate head with such a minuscule difference from the default head. The head that comes attached to the figure out of the box. What the hell is the point? It's so lazy. Just give us a separate unmasked head. Something completely different. Don't give us this crap. This is lazy. You might as well not have included a separate head if you were going to do this. This is so stupid. But anyhow, beneath that, you have something written in English. The only thing that seems to be... Okay, you have some other things written in English as well, but this is the main thing written in English. Simple style and heroic action. And you have a bunch of text in Japanese. So that's it for the box. Let's put that down over here. And here's the figure. Now, right off the bat, compared to this figure by Hasbro's Marvel Legends, this one is a bit thin, as you can see. Very thin. It lacks the, beefy, stocky physique that Captain America has in the movie Avengers Endgame, whereas this one has such a physique. This one is much more accurate in terms of its body sculpt. I mean, just look at the arms. Look at the defined bicep, and then look at the lack of a bicep on the SH Figuarts figure. And just look at the overall structure of the body. It's just much more bulky and stocky, as I said before, on the Marvel Legends versus the SH Figuarts. So in this regard, the SH Figuarts is a bit disappointing. But there are some other differences. As you can see, the SH Figuarts has the Avengers logo on the right shoulder pad, whereas the Marvel Legends does not. And actually, the SH Figuarts is accurate in that regard, because in the movie, the Avengers logo is on both shoulder pads, whereas on the Marvel Legends, the Avengers logo is only on the left shoulder pad. So that's an inaccuracy right there. I'm not sure about the helmets. As you can see on the SH Figuarts, there are some non-blue areas. This looks like a gray-brown color. I'm not sure if it's like that in the movie. I don't recall. Yeah, there are some minor differences in the color. Can't recall which is more accurate. But overall, they're pretty similar. Pretty darn similar. But I would say this one is the better figure, even though it does appear to be less accurate, particularly in regard to the lack of an Avengers logo on the right shoulder pad. It just looks much more like Chris Evans in terms of the build, and even the head sculpt. And not just this head sculpt, because this figure comes with a separate, alternate head depicting Cap without his helmet, which is great. And it actually looks like Chris Evans, which is amazing. Really, really neat. And I would say both head sculpts really look like Chris Evans. Whereas this one, not really. It doesn't really look like him. At least not in a realistic way. It looks like him in a cartoonish sort of way. Yeah, in terms of the overall likeness to the character as he appears in the movie, definitely the Marvel Legends wins, apart from some details on the costume. But in terms of the likeness to the actor and the build of the body, definitely this one. And this one is better also because it has this spare, alternate head without the mask / helmet. And you get, Thor's hammer, Mjolnir, which is great. Because as you should know by now, everyone has seen the movie. Cap wields Mjolnir in the movie. He wields Thor's hammer. And this one doesn't come with Thor's hammer, which kind of sucks because it's more expensive. So you have a figure that's more expensive, that doesn't look like the actor as he appears in the movie, both in terms of the face and the body. And it doesn't even come with this cool accessory. It doesn't come with a battered shield. The shield it comes with is, crisp, clean. It lacks any damage. So I would say overall this figure is honestly not as good as this one, but I got it anyway because you know, all, or should I say most of the other, you know, figures I have of like the main Avengers, the ones that I've gotten so far, are by SH Figuarts. The Hulk, Tony Stark, Natasha Romanoff, Carol Danvers, Sam Wilson, Scott Lang, and this guy over here. Come on, what's your name, Hawkeye? What's your name? Clint Barton. I'm waiting for you know, the Iron Man Mark 85 to come in. That'll be sometime this month. It's going to be imported from Japan. So yeah, I just wanted to get all the main guys from the same brand, SH Figuarts. In fact, I ordered this after this one, but you know, this one came from Japan, so it took a while to get here. And while it was on its way, I learned about this one, and I learned that it came with this cool hammer, the separate head without the mask / helmet. So I ordered it, and I'm happy with it. I'm happy that I have both, but this one is obviously the better one, to be honest with you. So let's take a look at these components that come with the figure. We've got 3 extra pairs of hands, a number of components with which the shield can be attached to the figure in a number of different ways, and of course the aforementioned extraneous head, which is extraneous because the only difference between it and the default head is that its eyes look to the right, whereas those of the default head look head on. So yeah, this is pretty much a waste of plastic and an insult to the consumer. They should have just included an alternate unmasked / unhelmeted head, but for whatever reason they didn't do that. So let's take a look at these hands here. These hands enable you to connect the shield to Cap in a very vanilla fashion, essentially the same fashion in which the shields of these figures are attached to these figures. What you would do is basically put this strap over either one of his arms, whichever arm to which you want to attach the shield, and you would then attach the strap to the appropriate peg holes, being the ones that are as far apart from one another as the pegs on the strap are from one another. And then you would then attach the pegs on the hand in question to the other set of peg holes. And then the shield would be attached to his arms, to one of his arms in this fashion here. Now, I'm not going to bother because it's a very annoying process. Essentially, what happens is that after you've already attached the strap, as you're attempting to attach the hand, the strap will become detached because, you know, trying to attach the hand inevitably causes you to, you know, move the shield around relative to the strap, and then it just comes off. It's just a very annoying process, so I don't want to bother. So I'm just going to put these here, and you can try it out for yourself if you ever get this figure. A very annoying process. Now, what I will do, though, is attach the shield to Cap in another way, which is much more easy and less annoying to do. So let's take off his right hand, and let's attach the right of these hands here. All right, the right of these hands is this one right here. So let's just put that on. All right. What you do is you take this here, you attach it to the appropriate set of holes. I believe that's this one here. I mean, these ones here, I should say. Right? And you pretty much just insert Cap's hand like this. Wait a second here. Gotta get his thumb underneath. There we go. And it looks like he's holding the shield and is about to throw it, which is pretty neat. And you can do this with either hand. And to maintain the illusion that the shield has 2 straps, you just attach this strap here onto the other end. Hold on a second here. And there you go. Voila. Like magic. Very cool. Another manner in which you can attach the shield, you can attach it to his back. So you just insert these 2 pegs into the appropriate set of pegs right here. And what you do is you have to pop that piece off. Now I need my knife. There we go. You just put that onto his back. Bam! Holy shit! Fuck. Pardon my language. Jesus. Let's try this again. Okay, there we go. Now the shield is attached to his back. Now that looks pretty high, so I guess I can do it the other way as well. Bam! Whoops! Whoops, I should say. The bottom strap came off. Seems like it fell off the desk. Yeah, it fell into my lap. But yeah, like so. Then you have the strap on his back. Very neat. Yeah, that's pretty much it. So you can attach the shield to Cap in 3 different ways. Vanilla fashion, which I didn't demonstrate because it's annoying. In a fashion which indicates that he's going to throw it, and on his back. So that's pretty much it for this review of this figure. Let me know what you think in the comment section. Peace out.